This is gonna be a nightmare to edit. Good morning, everyone. Well, at least it's morning-ish here where I am. So today I was trying to decide what I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I kind of had two options that I was trying to weigh out. It was either going to be my birth stories. It wasn't exactly like the dream come true that, you know, everyone kind of wishes for. So the other thing was going to be some tips and tricks and things that you probably need to have with you when you've got two little ones. For me specifically, it is two little girls. We did the 2 under 2 thing, and you know, there's a learning curve, but any tips that you can get from someone who's already doing it saves you from having to do the trial and error. That's probably what I'll do today. I'm not really in the mood to get into my birth story, and I feel like it's something I want to write down and kind of write a little script to kind of make it all really cohesive and understandable, because a lot of things happened with both girls. Both girls sent me to the hospital before I ever delivered. Let's just be real. One, totally in pajamas. That's why I picked that screen name. Is literally my entire life is in pajamas. Hair in a top knot. I thought I was going to go and work out first thing this morning. I've been going to these Bar One classes, and I thought I just this week starting to work out and try to get my bikini body ready. But instead, as it turned out, I spent almost all night awake taking care of my little one, and she's just kind of having a hard time. Whereas 2 nights ago, she slept basically the whole night, and it was a dream come true. I had my bed to myself. It was amazing. That is not how last night went. So in all, I got maybe, generously speaking, I got 4 hours of sleep. The other real truth is that I'm sitting here eating some nachos for breakfast, because that's how life goes. But don't worry. Gavin, she got to have some strawberries and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and milk. She got the works. I'm doing some microwave nachos. So let's just jump right into it then, huh? So I tried to make a list last night while I was up all night. So I think one big thing that I should have used this morning, and I didn't, shame on me, would be dry shampoo. Now, before I had 2 kids, I think I tried a dry shampoo once before, and it was, this is baloney, is what I thought. Well, I was using the Birchbox subscription, and they sent me Perk Up dry shampoo. I think it's by Amika. I might not have that correct. Anyway, it's a very colorful bottle. It's really pretty. And I used a little sample bottle that they gave me, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is how it's supposed to work. It was a miracle. So since then, I have repurchased a travel size and then a big one also, and I use it pretty frequently. Next is gonna be about bags, and you probably saw, well, no you didn't, but you could go back and see my what's in my mommy bag video that I posted probably about a week ago, and you'll see what I'm carrying now. What I used to carry when I only had one little baby, I really loved the backpack, just like a regular backpack style. There's a reason I don't do that anymore. So when I had a backpack, I basically had, you know, the 2 little pockets inside and 1 pocket outside. That the one on the outside, I zipped in my wallet, my phone, and my keys, and basically anything that was like mine that I needed every hour or something. And then it had a little pocket on the side that I could drop her sippy cup, which was great because I could just reach in and out, and I didn't even have to look. I just knew exactly where it was, and I could get it to her. And then I had my hands free because it was all on my back. And it was just ended up being like this large vat where I just threw things. It was diapers and a pack of wipes and Kleenex and snacks and applesauce pouches and just like whatever. And just everything just went in there. So when I went looking for something specific, or if I was like, I need lotion or chapstick, I literally stuck my hand in. It was like swirling and swirling and swirling. Like, where is it? Because even if you went like this, you just couldn't see anything. Once I was getting ready to have 2 babies, and they were going to have 2 different size diapers and just more things, like, you know, you didn't need the burp cloth anymore once they're 1, and all these things that I'm going to need again. So I needed something with compartments. So I actually ended up getting a giant bag. It was just a purse from the brand Street Level, and it had, so it's like really big, and it had long shoulder straps and 2 large pockets on the side that snapped and 1 big one in the middle that zipped. I thought it was perfect. I was able to put everything that belonged to Gavin on one side, everything that belonged to Queen on the other side, everything that was mine right in the middle inside the zipper. It's fantastic. I've loved it. It was really just the best thing. So what I'm carrying now, you can go look at my other video where I do what's in my mommy bag. I bought myself that as a treat because I finally, well, I wouldn't say finally, I got my 2-year-old potty trained before she turned 2.5. And I was pretty proud of myself and really excited that that happened. So I went and got myself that treat. And anyway, yeah. Kids, man. The little one's waking up. Gotta bring her in. Okie doke. Well, this is my Queenie bird. It's my little one. Next is coffee. Coffee. Or Red Bull or Monster or whatever it is that you do. I have to say, there's only been one other time in my life that I ever drank coffee. And I say coffee because that's kind of a widespread word and way to say it. I think everyone has at least some sort of coffee drink that they can tolerate or something. Anyway, I worked at a Dunkin' Donuts for 6 years. Something like that. I worked at Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know, a long, long time. And I've never been a coffee drinker, never been into it. Right when my now husband and I were first dating, I actually ended up doing 3 jobs. I continued working at Dunkin' Donuts, which at the time I was kind of his boss. And O'Charlie's, I was a hostess and like did some little things like that, and to-go serving. And then I also was a dance teacher. Probably haven't mentioned this before. I danced my entire childhood. Ballet, tap, acro, hip-hop, tumbling, whatever. I was a competitive dancer. I worked a lot. Like, most weeks it got really close to 80 hours a week. While I was also dating my now husband and like falling head over heels for him. It was just the best thing. We became best friends immediately, and of course we were also dating. I'm getting off topic. Anyway, that's the only other time I've been a coffee drinker. And that's what kept me going for months until we actually found out that my husband got a job up here in Chattanooga, so I had to get a new job and moved and sort of left most of those jobs behind. Anyway, so kids, you got a couple of them. One's going to keep you up all night. The other one's going to get up early and just run your nerves all day long. You need a little coffee or a little Red Bull or a little something. Now, obviously, it's got to be in some moderation. If you are nursing, like I still am with this one, trying so hard to wean, but it is not her thing. But we're trying to wean because I scheduled us a cruise in July because we never did get to go on a honeymoon or any vacation since we've been married because we both had brand new jobs, couldn't take time off of work, yada yada, all that stuff. So we're finally going to take an anniversary/honeymoon cruise. Gonna be gone for a week, so she needs to be weaned in about 2 months. Anyway, so there's that. Moving on. So if you are a stay-at-home mommy, like I am, and with my husband's schedule, I'll just dip in real quick. He works at Volkswagen plant, and right now they do these shifts where it's on day shift for 1 week, and then on night shift for the next week, and then back to days and back to nights. And then also he's in the military, very proud Army wife, and he has been on a deployment. But right now he's just doing like 1 week in a month and then 2 weeks in the summer, all that stuff. There's so much time that I'm alone with the kids. Okay, get down then. So it's like at least 12 hours a day because he's usually gone from 5 to 5, whether it's 5 a.m. to p.m. or p.m. to a.m. He's gone for 12 hours a day, plus sleeping, and like this week it's a night shift week, so he's asleep downstairs right now, and he's gone all night long. They're always with me, so it's really important to try to get, I'm not going to even say a day off, but like half of a day off once every other week or so. And Dennis really tries to help me do that. He said, go get your nails done, whatever, just get out of the house and be away from the kids, because it is hard to be connected at the hip to anyone constantly, but much less someone who can like push your buttons as much as this one. She has not brushed her hair, she's not brushed her teeth. Don't judge me, it's just not been that kind of morning. Anyway, here. You need to find some time at some point to get out, get away. Once you can get away and find time to actually miss them, it changes everything. Okay, so I really only have 2 more things on my list, and I'd like to go further, but I just can't today. They're going crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna say matching outfits as much as possible, because when they're driving you crazy and acting like little monsters, the cuter they are, the easier it is to just be like, let it go, you love them, they're adorable, they're only 2 or 8 months old, whatever it is. So even though they're probably not going to get to wear those matching outfits for very long, someone's going to make a mess, someone's going to have to take it off before the day is over and get changed. Just make the effort, because as silly as it sounds, sometimes it just really helps, right? I mean, look at that face, like you love it, but once it starts screaming, you got to remember that you actually think they're pretty cute sometimes. So here I am, putting everything on my computer, getting ready to start editing everything, and I don't know what happened, but there's a whole last minute. It just vanished. So real quick, I'm just going to hit on it super fast. Get some sturdy seats. If you need to save money on car seats anywhere, do it on the first car seat that they're in, and just get one of the little ones that, only goes up to the weight of like 15 or 20 pounds, because they make the least mess in that one. You get to toddler seats, and that you just need something sturdy. They're going to puke in it, they're going to blow out diapers, they're going to spill their chocolate milks. The big one does it constantly, and then you're going to potty train. And you're going to have potty accidents over and over. So get the sturdy car seats when they're a little bit older. When they're little, if you have to save money on the first one there in the little bucket seats. So I'm sure the list could go on and on for a whole bunch longer and a whole bunch more topics. So if you want like a second episode or a second little set, like or comment or subscribe, just tell me somehow that you want to see some more. And if you're interested in seeing my birth story video, tell me that as well. Give it a thumbs up, comment below, tell me that that's something you're interested in. I would be totally into telling those stories. They were very eventful, to say the least. So, but I need to put some time and work into it before I'm ready. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Nope, because this is a video. Magic.